Today we're going to cover the 5 questions that get things done. How many times have you been in a meeting and you've heard somebody say, you know what we ought to do? Or here's a great idea. And everybody's like, yeah, great idea. And then nothing happens. So these are the 5 questions that if you ask these 5 questions, the likelihood of the great idea actually getting implemented go up dramatically. Question number 1 is, who owns this across the finish line? There is only one person who owns it across the finish line. Now they can delegate, they may not even do anything, but they have the responsibility to make sure this gets across the finish line. Second question, what does success look like? Let's define what is success. How will we know this is properly done? Next question, what resources will they need? Do they need training? Do they need a budget? Do they need a list? Do they need access to something? Do they need input from other people? Like, what resources will they need in order to hit success? Next question, how and how often will they report? So if it's just an overnight project, hey, get it to me tomorrow, right? But if this is something that's going to take a little while, then maybe it's every day I need an email from you. Maybe it's once a week you'll speak up and present forward progress and needs for help along the way. Whatever that is, it needs to be clearly stated and then held to accountability. So if they're supposed to report once a week on the weekly meeting, then that should be on the agenda. And then last but not least, when is it due? So these are the 5 questions that when you ask these 5 questions, the likelihood of a great idea being implemented goes up dramatically. Join us here at Dynamic Directions for other ways to make your work for you. We'll talk soon. Bye.